Cheri Tree. Boom. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Esther, for the amazing introduction. Congratulations to all the amazing speakers who have shared this stage. I'm really honored to be here, right here in the Netherlands. I absolutely love it. And what I want to share with you is a little bit of my story. I'm going to give you some success tips. I'm going to encourage you to take a few notes. So let me take you back. I mentioned to Esther, one of my favorite books was the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, because this one absolutely changed my mind. And I remember learning one of the things Robert Kiyosaki said, because I always had a dream of being an entrepreneur. I knew I always wanted to be a millionaire. Why? Because being broke sucks. Like, no offense, I don't like it. I wanted to figure out how I could get access to wealth, right? And after reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he said, if you want to be really good in business, if you want to be a great entrepreneur, which network marketing is all about, you've got to be great in sales. Now, I was not great in sales, so I got involved in network marketing. I thought, I'm just going to jump in. I'm going to go in with both feet, and I absolutely crushed it. Like, boom! My first year income, I made $700. Okay, so you can tell I absolutely struggled. I had a really tough time, and one of the choices that you're going to have when you're young in network marketing is whether or not you're going to quit and just call it good, or are you going to keep going and fail forward like we talked about? So I decided, I had to get mentally tough, and I failed forward, and I kept going. And, I studied as much as I possibly could. I remember I would read tons of books, and I listened to audio programs back when they were cassette tapes. If any of you remember those days of cassette tapes, I attended all the company conferences and Super Saturdays. Like, those are so important that you absolutely plug in. That's one of the secrets of success. And over a 5-year period, I did get my income up. Got my income up from $700 to $72,000. And I had a nice rank. I remember going on a few company trips. And, the funny thing is, though, I didn't feel successful. I didn't feel financially free. And partly because I was $30,000 in credit card debt, renting an apartment, couldn't qualify for a home, driving a salvage title BMW, playing the fake it till you make it game. So I don't know if you can relate to that. I literally remember parking down the street in front of, away from my clients' homes as I was going out there and trying to recruit them into my business. And I had to have not only a set of jumper cables in my trunk, but I actually had to have my own battery pack with the jumper cables, because occasionally I got stranded and there was literally no one to give me a jump. That's how bad my car sucked. And so, I was experiencing a lot of pain. And I remember Robert Kiyosaki shared this quote with me. He said, stop taking advice from people more messed up than you. And I thought, holy cow, he's talking to me right now. Like, I'm totally broke. I'm supposed to be selling the dream, and I'm living a nightmare. And, you're going to go through a phase where you don't have credibility, where no one's listening to you, where you're not, putting numbers on the board, so to speak, and achieving the goals or the milestones that you've heard many of these leaders talking about. And what I realized along the way was that, something is broken. I wasn't sure whether it was me that was broken or maybe it was the system. Something is broken. What I ended up figuring out was that there was actually something that was programming me and countless others to fail. What I was being told was that sales was a numbers game. What I was being told was that in order to get more yeses, I had to get more no's. And I bet you could fill in the blank with that, because you've probably been told that too. Matter of fact, I was supposed to wake up every single day motivated to go for no. But I realized that that's actually not what I wanted to do. That was one of the craziest things I'd ever heard. Because the truth is, deep down in my heart, I didn't want to go for no. I wanted to go for yes. I wanted to figure out exactly how to get that yes. And so I spent time trying to figure out exactly how to get a yes. And I cracked that code. And that's something I want to share with you. And I'm going to give you something to write down something that could transform everything in your life and your business right now. Write down this. Sales is not a numbers game. Sales is not a numbers game. Sales is a people game. You hear it all the time. You're in the people business. This is a people business. And as soon as I figured that out, as soon as I started studying people and understanding people and the science of people, why they buy and all of those types of things, everything changed. I just made a little tweak in the way that I was approaching people and the way that I was doing business with people and engaging people and inviting people to come join me. And in one single year, having cracked this code, my income went from $72,000 to more than $500,000, a 7x increase. And I want you to write that on your paper, 7x. If you would love to 7x your income in the next 12 months. My favorite part is I went from working 60 to 80 hours a week down to 20 to 30. You know, the whole key to truly living life, what I believe true wealth, is not just having more money, it's actually having time plus money. Time plus money is what creates true wealth. And so as we're sitting here kind of peeling back the layers, I want to share with you something that's really important. If you want to make it to wealthy, if you're chasing your financial dreams and attempting to build a legacy, then I want to break it down and help you deconstruct what are those numbers. According to our government in the USA, 54% of people at age 65 are nowhere near financial independence. Matter of fact, they're deemed dependent upon our government, church, and family. That's not a very good financial outcome. Another 36% are still working. Walmart and McDonald's became some of the largest employers of senior citizens. Well, that's a shame, right? 5% are dead. Yikes. Like they kind of checked out financially a little bit early. Now, if you add all of that up, we're at 95%. Okay? 95% of my country is totally screwed financially. 4% were on the path to financial independence. And I thought that was really amazing until I understood the government's definition of that. It means that you could live on somewhere between $3,000 and $4,000 a month. Eh? No. I've never met one person in network marketing that said, yes, that's the package for me. When you add all that up, you're at 99%. What does that leave you? 1%. The wealthy 1%. The wealthy 1% have a net worth of $5 million US, $5 million or more. So friend, as you're sitting here watching this conference and you're like, well, you know, I want to learn how to be successful in network marketing. Do this because you want to be wealthy. You want to be wealthy for you. You want to be wealthy for your family. You want to be wealthy to build and leave your legacy. So what I then did was study the wealthy 1%. Who are the wealthy 1%? And actually, what are they doing to get there? And I want to share that with you so that you have a little bit of background. 1% of the 1% got lucky. They hit the lottery or got a big fat inheritance. I remember going to a party once. Some rich kids were there and they said, hey, are you a TFB? I'm like, what's a TFB? They're like, a trust fund, baby. I'm like, no. Okay. 5% are super salespeople, the type that can sell ice to Eskimos. Well, that's probably not you either. 10% are doctors and attorneys. Another 10% are CEOs and presidents of major companies. Well, according to Robert Kiyosaki, they're still trading time for dollars and they're on the wrong side of the cash flow quadrant. But here's the good news. 74% of the wealthy 1% are business owners and entrepreneurs. So why I am so passionate about network marketing, why I am so passionate about helping you succeed. I don't care if you're the single mom at home, if you're in your 20s, if you're in your 60s, like it doesn't matter. We're here for you. Why I wanted to participate here in the Growth Conference is because the top leaders of the world want to share their success nuggets with you. So one of my success nuggets that I wanted to share with you is to remember sales is not a numbers game. It's a people game. The moment that you can fall in love with people, understand people, know exactly what makes them tick, my whole world changed. Getting the yes became the easiest thing I'd ever done. And as a matter of fact, as I trained it to my own team and taught them the science of exactly how to get a yes, my income went from $8,000 to $261,000 in 28 days. You heard me right. 28 days. 8,000 to 261,000. So I'm going to give you something to help kind of focus on. There's 4 key metrics that you want to focus on in your network marketing business. I call them the 4 R's. You want to maximize your business. You want to maximize your results. Focus on these 4 R's. R number 1, revenue. There's a lot of people out there that say, hey, when you join network marketing, you don't have to be good in sales. You just have to share. Sometimes I speak at network marketing conventions and I say, if that were true, this would be called the Direct Sharing Association, not the Direct Selling Association. See, I don't want you to be intimidated by the word sales. Sales doesn't mean you're a used car salesman trying to manipulate people or fraud them or get them to do things that are not in their best interest. No. Replace the word sales with influence. Replace the word sales with service. In your heart of hearts, are you representing a product, a service, or an opportunity that makes your customer's life better when they say yes? And if you can answer yes ethically and in integrity to that question, then the only failure is the failure to close the sale. The key is about getting yes and helping people move closer to their dreams. Why? For me, my why is I'm passionate about helping people make it to the 1% club because the 99% club doesn't work. All right? So you want to get really good in revenue. That means you want to measure and track that in your business. You want to close sales. You want to get yeses, and you do need to put numbers up on the board. The reason revenue is also important in network marketing is the average person, you heard Ted, 150 million distributors around the world, but 98% of them earn less than $500 a year. And sure, there's people that's perfectly fine. Awesome for them. But if you want more and you need more and you deserve more, if you want to put, your chance at 5 million, then you're going to have to get a lot more. And we want to help you be able to do that. R number 2 is recruiting. The business of network marketing is a distribution business. Listen, your company could have said, hey, we want to partner with Amazon. Hey, we want to partner with Costco. Hey, we want to partner with Alibaba. We want to partner with the biggest distribution hubs in the world. But they didn't. And God bless them because they gave you and your family an opportunity. And they said, we're going to move this product through word of mouth marketing, through relationship marketing, through people just like you. There are millions of people all over the world that are on their bended knee at night praying to God for an opportunity, praying to God that they can get out of debt, buy their home, go on vacation, live the life of their dreams. And all you've got to do is find them and bring them in business with you, teach them, train them, and optimize them so that you are building a business of distribution. Sadly, the average person in network marketing only ever recruits 2.2 people in their lifetime. Well, that's not a very big distribution business, which is why it's not a very big revenue business for 98% of people. The third R that I want you focused on is rank. Rank is a leadership title. Rank is a reward for your volume of distribution of revenue and recruiting spread across your entire organization. As you start moving a lot more product volume through you and your team and your network, you achieve a rank. That rank, I come from a military family. Rank is everything. Rank is so important that I remember my dad, he was a military fighter pilot. He retired lieutenant colonel. And you wear your rank on your chest, on your shoulders, on your hat, on a sticker on the car. We couldn't even enter the military base unless our rank was displayed on our car. That is how important rank is. Rank is everything in your organization. And so you want to be able to make sure that not only are you achieving rank based on your revenue and recruiting, but that you're demonstrating and displaying leadership in your organization and helping others be able to drive revenue, helping others be able to drive recruiting, and multiply and duplicate yourself across that entire organization. When you focus on that, you can build an absolutely amazing, sustainable business long term. Now, sadly, across the organizations worldwide, the average person in network marketing never achieves past their first given rank. What that means, my friend, is number 1, take care of you and make sure that you're rank advancing. And then number 2, figure out exactly how to duplicate that type of success across your entire organization. I can promise you it'll be a lot easier if you can switch from sales mentality and throwing numbers on the board to actually focusing your entire organization to people, understanding people, and what makes them say yes versus no. All right? The fourth R that I want to focus on is retention. Retention is so key in the organization, and the reason is people come and go like a revolving door. Average person only stays in network marketing 90 days. Average customer only stays purchasing your product on an auto ship for 6 months. What does that really mean, friend? What it really means is that you're literally out of business every 6 months, and you've got so much bleed and so much attrition that all your front end new efforts are to fill the holes and the leaks inside of your organization. And to be honest, that's exhausting. Who has time for that? Who has energy for that? So I want to help you with your retention. I want to help you be able to not just recruit people, but keep them. Right? You hear the saying about money. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. Well, it's not how many you recruit, it's how many you actually keep. It's how many you help them drive revenue, drive recruiting, and drive rank will help you drive retention. And there are secrets that you want to be able to implement in your business to be able to help you do just that. The secret, again, I'm going to say it again, sales is not a numbers game, it's a people game. And you want to use the science of exactly how to get a yes instead of going for no. When you teach your organization how to go for yes and then show them how to actually get the yes, you'll change everything. Network marketing for me changed my entire life. And I got to tell you, it hasn't always been easy. Esther was up here saying that I've been asked to speak all over the world, and that's true. I share stages with some of the biggest icons in the world. I remember speaking to an event promoter that books the top female speakers in the world. She says, Cheri, you're one of the top 5 in the world. And I said, well, who else is in the top 5? They said, Michelle Obama, Oprah. I'm like, holy cow, like, whoa. And Cheri Tree was in that top 5. I want to help you be able to create success for you and your organization. I want to help you become indestructible in this business. I want to help you be able to measure and track your progress in the 4 R's and help you duplicate that. Help you and your organization drive more revenue than ever before. Drive more recruiting than ever before. Drive more ranks than ever before. Drive higher retention than ever before. Stop the bleeding. And what you will create is a business of massive passive income. There's another side to my story that I want to share before I end, is that making millions is one thing, and it's totally awesome. But there was a moment where I lost everything. I ended up losing everything, filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy and moving into a storage unit. The storage unit didn't have any running water. It certainly didn't have a toilet. I went to the local camp store and I got a 5-gallon bucket called a luggable loo. And I made that my toilet for the next 18 months. 18 months. I went to the gym and I got a membership so that I could shower on almost a daily basis. If you're going through struggles right now, keep going. All I can say is what happened to me during that time is I don't regret it. My family didn't even know it happened to me. Why? Because I didn't want to let them know that I failed, and I fell really hard on my face. I was bleeding financially. But one of the best things that happened to me in that moment was I lost my attachment to money, and I grew my attachment to people and to my purpose. My purpose for why I'm here, our company's entire mission statement, is to connect and empower humanity. To connect and empower humanity. And friend, that's exactly what you are doing in your network marketing business. When you go out there every single day and you wear that badge of courage and you put on your armor shield and you say, I'm going to take no prisoners and I'm not going to take no for an answer and I'm going to go for yes and I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it and I'm going to do it and do it and do it and do it and do it. And when I'm tired, I'm going to do it some more. And that's going to be the theme that you see of every single speaker that shares the stage, the people that are at the top of their ranks, the people who are maxing out the compensation plan, the people who actually have the shot at the Wealthy 1% Club are those that take action and get out there and do it. Now I want to introduce to you our next speaker who's going to be joining me right here on stage. This is a gentleman that comes from the good old state of Texas. He's married to a beautiful woman. He's been in network marketing. One of the number one things that he's committed to, his quote saying is say increase. I want you to repeat after me. Say increase. I love that word. Yes. Thank you, guys. Say increase. Okay? Stop thinking about it and get out there and start doing. This gentleman, this network marketing leader, this $1 million producer is getting ready to share with you the secrets of how to build a $1 million business from scratch. Okay, so it's my privilege to be able to share the stage with him. Please help me give a warm welcome to the amazing Johnny Wimbrey.